What are you looking at?
At you.
At me?
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at me for?
Why are you so afraid of me?
We're filming.
British.
What? No,
Weird.
I was actually wasn't going to.
Okay, let's look at the question.
Today, yesterday, we had a pulled out. Okay, I need coffee. Hold on. Oh yeah, there you go. Yesterday we pulled out this one. How do you keep growing in the world of fast dopamine and low attention? That's a really good question. I actually read an article like a couple of days ago that showed, I don't know, like remember the exact figures, the exact numbers, but that our attention span from 2004 on average to 2015 or 20 or maybe 2024, yeah, 24, it fell from 150 seconds on average to 40 seconds on average. 40 seconds, all right, is how much on average a human being can concentrate. Again, I'm not sure like what countries were taken. I'm assuming it was the U.S. But yeah, thanks TikTok and other things like that.
Short videos, like clipping.
Yeah, clip thinking.
Clip thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed it as well that I cannot concentrate for some topic. For example, when I read some articles that I need for my professional education, it's really hard sometimes
I know.
to keep an attention.
To keep attention.
To keep attention, yes. So the first answer that popped up in my mind was no way. I didn't grow, but I tried.
What do you mean the way you didn't grow?
Like I didn't do anything to keep growing, so I didn't like. That was a question.
You know, I disagree because yeah, we have like we have these things that everybody has, right? Like you know, TikToks and all the things that distract us as human beings, all the digital stuff, the massive amount of information, the cheap dopamine. But first of all, we're the type of people that don't really do cheap dopamine. Like, we don't really care for fast food, for example. You know, we don't really care for video games and things like this, like alcohol. We don't drink. So we avoid these exaggerated stimuli that society likes to throw at people.
Yeah, but the question was about low attention.
Well, yeah, but all of those things contribute to low attention, particularly the digital devices and social networks, etc. I mean, fast food does definitely contribute to low attention too, because you're unable to concentrate on things because of the.
It affects your brain, right?
Of course, because of what you consume. You know, so that is part of cheap dopamine, because like you know, you look at your I don't know, just say McDonald's or a burger, right?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah. But point is, how do you keep growing?
Um, it's hard. So I deleted a lot of like chats on my Telegram, for example. I turn off notifications from Instagram, from TikTok, like from social media, except Telegram because it's like my main social media where I work.
Your bread and butter.
Hmm?
Your bread and butter.
Yeah, my bread and butter. And I still post videos to TikTok. And I took it as a rule that I post and I don't watch.
Yeah.
Just don't watch anything.
This is same thing, right? When I started my TikTok, I used to do I still have it TikTok on English and American pronunciation for Russian speakers. I had like these random subscribers send me stuff, and then you turn on TikTok, you see all these videos. I don't watch a damn thing, seriously, just because I told myself that with TikTok, I'm just gonna post. No way I'm
But
gonna get, sucked
TikTok
into
is
this.
very good to keep your attention there,
Yeah,
to make you stuck there, you know.
yeah, yeah. It sucks you in like crazy.
Yeah.
But my answer is, how do you keep growing? Is you create and maintain kind of your own habits. I'm reading a book called Atomic Habits right now, and it's kind of confirming all of the ideas that I had, although it does have a lot of brilliant stuff in there that I hadn't thought about. But the main thing that I did think about is, and I've been doing this since like 2016, is establish routines that are your own, that nobody can touch, that are just for yourself, by yourself, and yours. So, like for example, in my case, I kind of set out a bunch of steps to keep myself lucid and to keep myself more or less productive at least. And these steps are: wake up. As soon as I wake up, I take a cold shower, as much as a cold shower as possible in Thailand. And the water heats up here. Then immediately after, I drink a glass of water and I eat a banana. That wakes you up much better than coffee. And coffee is reserved for a little later in the day. Cheers. After that, what do I do after that? Uh,
Walking.
After that, I I place like shrimp to
Um,
defrost for our breakfast. Then I do Surya Namaskar, which is like a short stretching exercise. Takes like it's a yoga greeting the sun, and I do six rounds of that. That takes me like maybe 3 minutes. Then I go for a walk. So my morning rituals take me total about 45 minutes or so, maybe like almost an hour. But I never feel sleepy in the morning. Morning is my favorite time. So things like that help you grow.
I agree, and also you can adjust your routine considering your chronotype. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Because depending on our chronotype,
Mhm.
like owls and the opposite,
Early birds,
early birds,
night owls, and early birds.
there exists. Despite like some people tell that, like we were born as early birds, and then you just become an owl because you
Become a what?
owl,
A night owl.
night owl,
Owl, yeah.
night owl. No, we were born with the chronotype.
Mhm.
And depending on your chronotype, you have your like peaks of your energy and the opposite of a peak,
Uh,
like
the lows of your energy, I guess.
yeah. And then you have the second peak if you're early bird, and if you're a night owl, you have your peak closer to the night.
Mhm.
And if you adjust your routine considering your chronotype,
Yeah.
you become more productive and can grow more effectively.
So exactly. So I think the answer to this is what learn about yourself, learn what regime, which regimen is best for you,
Yeah.
and based on that, very important, establish your own habits and guard yourself from any kind of external stimuli. Anything that comes not from you is bad. Well, in this regards.
And first of all, you need to be, I think, conscious about that.
Well,
What
that's
are
what I
you?
mean. You have to be
Yeah,
aware. Yeah.
yeah. You have to be aware. What are you doing right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So anytime you pick up your phone, for example, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's external stimuli. It doesn't come from you.
And there are a lot of applications actually that can help you concentrate. I use one, but there are a lot. So they produce like sounds which helps your
Oh,
brain to concentrate.
so after you wake up, you mean like already when you start working, right?
When you work, for example, or when you read, when you learn, when you study. I mean,
Well, but still, yeah, you have to be aware that
yeah.
this is very important because a lot of people pick up their phone mindlessly, and I was just talking about
Mm.
that anything that comes from the outside is bad in this regards, and then you're talking about an app immediately, right? So here it's important to make a distinction that, when you turn on some app to help you, you have to use your phone for just that app. And
Yeah.
well, this is important. This is not obvious because a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah, yeah.
people, when they
Because
pick
this
up a
app.
phone, right? You pick up a phone, you get in there, and you start scrolling immediately
No,
because you got all
yeah.
these
Yeah,
notifications,
but you
right?
can
That's
schedule, and also this app can block anything
there
else.
you go.
It blocks everything, so your attention will not be distracted from different
How
applications.
can you? So how can you block everything else?
I speak about Android right
Mhm.
now, and if you choose like deep focus, my favorite word, and it asks you
Mhm.
if you want to block everything.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Or
just music. I didn't know.
no,
That's pretty cool.
it can block everything.
So yeah, something like this. So basically, see, I'm even as I'm talking, my hands on it. So this is one of the biggest enemies of your attention. The point is establish your own stuff that's purely your own and nobody else's.
Yeah, I
Got
agree.
anything else to add?
I lost it. I had a thought in my
Here you
mind.
go. Here, I found it. This is what
I just wanted to say that offline is a new luxury,
offline is the new
and keep
luxury. Hell
yourself
yeah.
as much as you can from online stuff. I think.
That is, I love that expression. Offline is the new luxury.
Next step, I think, in our life is to spend one day without a smartphone,
You
like
know,
Saturday, for
here
example.
in Thailand, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it scares me. Uh, we live not too far from many temples here, and there are a few temples. So we're in the city of Chiang Mai, Thailand, and just 3 hours away there is a little town called Pai. It's super popular with a bunch of people, like hippie people and fire spinners, and it's like that kind of crowd. But there is a temple not too far from Pai that where you can do vipassana, and vipassana is basically you spend your days in a temple living as a monk temporarily. Like the ideal is 10 days. I believe some people can do like vipassana light, which is like 3 days, I think. And honestly, I'm not a yoga spiritual type at all. I'm a very practical person. And here, the practicality of Vipassana is to clear your mind from all these distractions. And living as a monk will kind of show you the discipline, show you how you can guide yourself in this discipline, in the rules that are presented to you at that temple without referring to your phone, any external stimuli for a week, right? And living without your phone for a week or 10 days is going to be very
And also,
challenging.
it's kind of fasting you do there.
Yeah, that's
A lot of challenges.
yeah, that's actually what keeps me very.
So no meat like you do
Mhm.
vegan.
And I'm not a vegan. I don't
You're
want to
not.
be a vegan.
Yeah, but you have to if you go into Vipassana.
Yeah, you have to also, yes, follow the diet that they have there. That's partially why I haven't done that yet.
And spend a lot of time being in meditation.
That's pretty cool because again,
Yeah,
it
to slow down your mind, to
Mhm.
quiet your mind.
So if you're ready for something like this, Vipassana could be great help to kind of reset and clear your mind from all the fast dopamine distractions and help you isolate where those distractions are in your life because you're gonna miss them.
Okay.
I should do it. All right, picking the next one.
Yes.
Cool.
For tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna argue. And
We're gonna argue. Sweet.
what's the one thing most people lie about in relationships? We're gonna argue.
Give me that. What's one thing most people lie about? Oh shit. Okay.
I thought you exclude that question.
No. Apparently I did.
Apparently not.
All right, we're doing this. Let's do it. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do what's one thing that most people lie about in relationships. Yeah, stay tuned.